Yes, guys, welcome back to another trading video. So I've done this video like 5 times. I just keep getting interrupted, so hopefully we don't this time. But sold a lot of players, right? We're up to about 1.8. We still have a few to sell, and we have a Mane to sell that is currently down a little bit now, but I do think it'd rise again. So got Benzema's for 37,750. We put him up for about 22, 23. Courtois as well, picked up for about 25. And we just sold them all because the reasoning of selling them all, I do think I do think some of these players are gonna go back down, just because of the content that's gonna be coming the next few days, and I do think we'll get another rise. Kante we sold for 3, 4, 5, which was nice. We got out on that, made a few K on that. About 6, 7K or something. At Dybala's we lost out on. Griezmann we picked up for 48, so on for 61, which was nice. Sancho 16 and 15K, and we flipped them for 19, 250, which was alright. Ericsson was an SBC player. And yeah, we've just got a few more here. And we still have a Mane to sell, which I got for 308. I could have sold him last night, but I just missed a punch. I think he's about 300K at the moment. So we could just take our loss on him. Take about 23K hit or something, or we could just wait out and see what happens. The reason of waiting out and seeing what happens is I do think the team goes today, right? So 2 hours and 3 minutes that team goes. So you have road to the final. Their impacts for another 4 days. I think we might. Team 1 is available. So yeah, Team 2 should come out today. And depending on who they do is going to obviously boost players up. But they did do a sum. This is why obviously players have gone up through the roof. A lot of meta players have gone down, but Sbc Fodder is kind of climbing up. It's a really good cam. This card's really good. I don't like the fact that he's 600k. I think that's a bit expensive. Yeah, he's 608k. Why it's expensive is because we're in November, right? October, sorry, November. Yeah, we're in November. 600k on an untradeable card that's an 89 rated. That is gonna be a lot of cards, and there are cards equally as good as this. I know he's 4-star, 5-star, but 600k on an untradeable card that then you have to build. He's a really bad nationality, isn't he, to link with, so you need Premier League. Fatty is really good if you've done him. Doesn't compare to some, but even a player like Fatty is really good. If you're not sure about this card, I wouldn't get it. I don't think it's that much big of a deal. Like when Mbappe comes out, I think you should save your cards for Mbappe. I think you should sell your fodder today. If it's up, get your coins for it. And I do think fodder is then going to go back down. Don't forget we still have a few more rewards. And I do think there's going to be another crash. And I think you could go ahead and make your coins that way. Now, bring you over here so you can see. As you can see, 608k. It's one of them, innit? If you've got a lot of untradeable cards, and you can do that for 300k liquid coins, then it's probably worth it, right? But if you've got to spend 600k to do it, I don't think it's probably the wisest thing to do, unless you're a massive Spurs and Son fan, and then maybe go ahead and do it. But I know Son was like 114 the other day. He's 94k, so he's even getting panic sold. One player that I do like, a lot of players have gone down, right? A lot of high meta cards have gone down. I think Pogba, I'm not sure on his price, I wasn't really watching. So have a look at Neymar, he was like 900 and something. Yesterday his card was sitting at 950. He's down at 900k. And these cards are going down just purely because people would sell this Neymar just to get the Son in their team, right? That's what's going to be happening. You've got Sanchez as well. I do like the looks of. You've got 490. Yesterday he was 6 at some point. Yesterday he was 638, 570. He does struggle down to 502. Back up to 520, sitting at 500k. This card, because he's still in packs for another 4 days, so this card potentially could hit maybe 400k. Reasonable, and then I think that's a good buy, because if he goes to an 84, he's going to go like through the roof. Lozano might be down 146, maybe. What was he yesterday? 130. So yeah, he's actually up. That's actually quite a good buy if you bought him. But I can imagine Gomez being down 76k. What was he yesterday? 92k. So he's down a bunch. Van Dijk, on the other hand, 344 for Van Dijk. What is going on? He was 370, 360. That is a big drop. That is a what's Mendy then? Probably like 90 something k, 97k, 139 on PlayStation. What's going on? Why is he so expensive on PlayStation? 146. So he's gone down as well. So a lot of these cards are starting to go down. I don't think these cards are going to be very hard to rebound. These Gomez's, you know, Lucas, for instance, is probably cheap as hell now, 17k. It's going to be hard for them to rebound because they're such low ratings. Have a look at Klosterman, because 321k. That's a good buy as well. If you can get that at the right price. He's out of packs today. And Leipzig are really good this year. They're a really strong team. So you can imagine him getting a few more upgrades. I think that's a good buy. I think he probably... I'll look at him. What was he yesterday? Let's get rid of the PlayStation. 320, 328, 324, 330. Yesterday was 330, 342. Down to 310. Yeah, I think there might be a little panic selling going on to him, but I do think he's an alright one. Players that you do want to be looking out for are the likes of Rashford. I think you might get a nice rise on Rashford. It's at 829k. Now the thing is with Rashford, he's a really good player, right? Everyone likes him this year, but he plays for Man United. I'm a United fan, and they're just dodgy. Maybe 1 or 2 games they need to win, and you're guaranteed him going up. So that's probably why. But it's going to be interesting with some of these cards and seeing where they're going to go from. But what I would say to you guys is, sell your cards, sell them today. Maybe not these cards, maybe, you know, your fodder and things like that. What's Rashford coming in at? 219k, 280. This card's gonna drop because he's out of pack. He's out of packs at the moment. He'll only be coming into packs. Packs will be starting to be opened at 6 o'clock, and then yeah, and I do think that card again is gonna go down. That's what I would say on the video. If you've got players like Mane and that, don't be too, and Neymar, don't panic. I do think he's gonna start rising again. I don't think he's gonna drop and then just stay down. I think he's gonna stay up. The likes of Aubameyang's only up this much at the moment because he's out of packs, so be careful with him if you've got him. One player I would say, if you've got, where is he? Let's have a look at Felix actually. 153k. I think that's alright, you know. 160, 150. It's not bad. Not a bad price. This guy here, right? 48k for this guy. Konate, right? He was 70k yesterday, 78k yesterday, and he's 60k now. He's 48k. That's crazy. That is. I don't want a museum card, ridiculous card. So yeah, be careful, guys. But if you the likes of what are icons looking like? Right, the icon index, because icons could be good to jump in as well. They're 95 at the moment, highest 97. What's the lowest been at? 95. So they're actually quite low at the moment, which is not bad. Daily graph. 94, as you can see, Fridays. Thursday, Friday, they're quite low. They're up. They're normally up Thursdays, aren't they? Yeah, normally up Thursday for that. Normally up 99 on Thursday. So what about Thursdays up again? Maybe icons could be interesting to go and have a look. I don't know why this Schweigensteiner is popular for. He's not even in the game at the moment. But even Schweigensteiner, this Schweigensteiner at 485k. Not bad. Have a look at his 89 card, because that's sitting at 800k. I thought it was a little bit more. He's only got 8 pace. With that, yeah, he's up inflated. Actually, I don't know. I think I like the 87 better, in all honesty. But that's gonna be it for the video. If you've got Sbc Fodder, I'd probably get it out and then reinvest again down the line, probably today over the weekend, because once people have got Son in that, and then that's it. Then there's no reason. He's in for like 28 days, so I do think you'll start seeing market go down a little bit. The Sanchez, I do like it, a good price for the Sanchez. I think the Sanchez about 440, maybe If he hits like 400k, I think 440 is a good price. But if he goes like 450, just watch him and see where he goes through the next couple of days. But I do like 450, 440. I think that's a good price for him. And then you're on PlayStation, anything under 500k, maybe 480 is probably good. That's gonna be it for the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and